everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a video that's a little bit different. One of my best friends gave me a gift. I took my practical for my cosmetology license, and I had to go up to Phoenix to do it, and she bought me the Morphe 35M palette. It's so pretty. I love it so much. There's a bunch of tutorials on it, and there's a lady on YouTube. It's makemeupmissa is the name of her channel, and I was super excited when my friend Lauren gave me this because I was like, oh, I can do some of her tutorials now, because she has like 3 of them on her channel. And so today I'm going to be attempting to follow one of her tutorials, and we can see if I can come close. Now I will say she starts off with her eyeshadow dark to light. I don't like doing that because it takes longer to blend and I'm lazy, but I'm going to follow the way she does it using the 35M, and we're going to see if I can get close to what she's doing. So I have my computer, I'm going to play the tutorial, I'm going to film, we're going to see what I can do. So if that sounds interesting, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get into it. But before we get started, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to me. It helps me out. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to get into it. So my makeup is done. We're just going to be doing eyes. I primed my eyelids. I have the MAC Painterly Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I got brushes, my color switch is clean, we've got the palette. She doesn't have the name sheet, she just holds them up. I can try and hold up the palette. The camera's kind of at a awkward angle with all this stuff going on, so I'll do the best I can. But I will leave the link for her video down below if you want to watch her. She does amazing eyeshadow looks. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in.
On the screen. So first I'm going on this super deep khaki green, and I'm gonna start patting this on the outer corner.
Okay. So she is starting off with this dark shade. Okay, so she's starting off with Green with Envy. This might be a little bit of a long video, so you may want to get a snack. So yeah, this is this dark green khaki color. Like I said, she starts dark to light. I don't like doing that only because you have to blend more. And I'm lazy and I don't want to have to blend more. So, or take longer to blend, I should say, because I don't always have a ton of time. I have an 18-month-old, so I can't always spend a million years. She's putting this in the outer corner.
That looks pretty good, right? But for hooded eye girls, drop your eye, lose half your eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and rounded above my crease. Then I'm going in with a clean Morphe M506.
Okay.
And I'm just going to very gently wiggle this around the corner.
Takes a little bit of it down.
I should say. Just to soften them up for the next shade we go in with.
So she puts this on, and I feel like mine is not looking as dark. Some of it could be her lighting too. Okay, so she does that, and then she takes a clean brush. Let's here? We'll use just a fluffy one to kind of, I washed these. Some of them are a little bit, she goes around the edges. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with starting darkest to light. Some people will tell you like, you can't do that, but there's nothing wrong with it. It just, you end up having to go back and blend things more. Blend. Whereas if you go lightest to darkest, you don't have to blend as much. So that's really the only reason. Okay. So she's just blending the edges.
Not wanting to drag that in much, so. Then I'm going to go over the shade right beside it in the palette. This kind of lighter khaki.
She's going in with this.
And just wiggle this one around the edges.
She's going in with the one right next to it. She starts, I did watch this once. So she just goes in a line from dark to light. That's the color she's using.
And then just on the same brush again, just wiping off my makeup towel, because yeah, I'm picking up the next shade along, which is a kind of much brighter.
She goes in with this.
So nice. And we're just gonna flippity flop that one.
Okay, so she went dark, light, lighter. Okay, so she's just working across. I'm gonna do this part on this eye, and then I'm gonna do the other eye up to this point. Some of my brushes I feel like are a little bit stiff. I washed them all the other day, and I haven't used them. I feel like I might have used a couple, but I feel like there's only a few of them that are dirty, which is, that's saying something, because usually when I sit down to film, all of my brushes are dirty, but I did clean my color switch, so I use that too in between. My eyes are very small and hooded. She has hooded eyes too, which is nice, because a lot of times it's challenging watching people do makeup looks, and I've talked about my little like faux cut crease that I do because my eyelids are hooded, but hers are hooded too, which is nice, so she'll go above, but I feel like the space between my eyelid and my eyebrow is very small, like it's compared to her also. I'm going to set this in my lap. I'm like holding it in the air. And so I can't take my cut crease up too high past where the, because then I'm like up into my eyebrow. She's got larger eyes, and so she can go up past where the hoodedness is happening, and she's got room. Like I said, I have smaller just space, so that's more challenging. So that's why I typically will keep it just below where the crease is. So like I said, I've done ones where I've gone above where it's like sunken in, and I feel like I'm like up into my eyebrow. So I did the darkest shade, and then I'm going to the one next to it. I feel like I didn't do mine quite as dark as hers. Like I said, some of it could be the lighting kind of distorting, you know, what I'm seeing a little bit, but I can always add more. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, so we're up to where she's at.
Yeah, where the edges. Sure you're getting the gist.
Just taking the,
This is a much quicker look than my previous in-depth eye tutorial as well, so it's always a good thing. Save a bit of time. I don't think the shadows are applying that badly over this eye primer as much as I was moaning about it. I just feel like they're not performing as well as they have done in the past, and I've used all of these
Going back in with that darker.
I'm just taking that same shade, and I'm just gonna put it here.
Okay, so she goes in with the lighter one. Takes it in.
A little bit of kind of blending. We will come back to this anyway. Then I'm going to take this Morphe M562, which is this really like flippy brush, and the next green shade along, which is the lightest kind of green. And this shade is just going to go all the way around everything.
Okay, so she's taking. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and then we're going to take this lightest shade and go all the way around. So we're going to go I feel like the eye on the left looks better than the one on the right, but it could be because it's dark on this side and I just can't see. Okay, so color switch that, and then we're going to go in with the lightest green shade. I was super excited because this is a palette I've looked at, but I've been on that my low buy, no buy, so I haven't been buying palettes. So it was so nice. I was so excited when I opened it. I was like, oh, it's an eyeshadow palette. And then I opened it up and it was like, oh, it's this one. Because I love the greens and the cranberries and the like there's just orange, red, purple, like there's all the colors I like. So she's taking that lightest green shade. She takes that into the inner corner. So the lightest green, which is Stroke of Luck. And I'm going in with a different brush, and she actually takes it into the crease. I don't know that I like that brush for that. I'm used to using not that brush. I'll leave that one out. Where is, I have a small, just my little, because I'm like, I don't care if it's dirty. Here it is. It's my favorite blending brush. So we're going to go in with that lightest green shade on this one. Don't use those flat brushes for this kind of thing, so I think that was contributing. The blending on this looks horrible, I feel like. But she does say that like you can go back and fix it. This over here. I can already see that this is not going to go quite like hers, but you know, when you do these kinds of things, it's never going to come out 100% like the person you're watching it, because your eyes are just never going to be exactly the same. And that will affect. I do like this brush better, so I'm going to keep using this. Like I said, I think this side looks better than this side, but it could just be because there's a shadow where I'm sitting. Like, it looks bright on camera, but, and then I don't have my glasses on, so it could be I just can't see this side as well. There is a spot, I can see it, where the dark shadow. And I'm gonna go back in and blend this on this side a little bit better. Some more of that first shade we used, because it just is driving me. There's like a line there, you can see it. It's better. It's driving me slightly insane. Okay.
I really like brushes like this. I find them so helpful. For small
She's still
designs,
using
and also just for really
the light green.
seamless blending. Very helpful.
Probably help if I turn the volume up.
So I'm just building up that color.
She's still going in
Dips in the pan, but I mean, aren't these green tones beautiful?
that light green, I believe.
So you can still see that super harsh line. So I'm going to go back in with that like deeper mossy green from the palette. And I'm going to go back in around these edges.
She's talking about this line right out here where mine isn't. So she goes in with this one, so we're working back towards the dark colors. I don't have as much of a line, but I don't think I laid the color down as dark as she did when she put it on. So I feel like she had more of a line out here on the edge to start with than I did. So I don't really have a line out there. At least, like I said, unless it's just because I'm half blind and I can't see. So she's working
Some little circular motions.
backwards, where I don't feel like I need to do that. I'm gonna color switch this while she's doing that. We'll wait.
And then I'm picking up the exact same Morphe brush that I used that deep first green on, and I'm just dipping the black in the palette.
Okay.
I don't really need to point at that, it's the only one. And I'm going to pop this on the very outer corner.
She's going into the black and going into the outer corner.
While a very noisy plane flies overhead. And then back in with my Morphe M506, and that first deepest green that we used. Just to blend in the edges of the black.
Okay. So we're going in with the black here, and then she goes into that like khaki color that we used first. So let me lay the black down. And then we'll go in with the khaki color. I don't know if I can figure out how to insert the picture at the end in the video, I will. If not, it'll be in the thumbnail of her, so you can kind of see her look versus mine. And I'm going to tell you right now, hers is going to be better and mine's probably not going to look anywhere close, but I think it'll have the same vibe, obviously, because I'm using the same colors. So I'm just blending out that black. I'm flipping the brush over where there's not as much pigment. And then, okay, so then we're gonna go in with this khaki color right here, the green with envy, I believe. Let's color switch the black. And these color switches, you can get them on Amazon. I got mine at like Sally Beauty sells them. Usually they have them up by the counter. you don't see them by the counter, sometimes they'll have them in the back. Like, I had to like explain to the lady what it was. She was like, oh, they're in the back. Let me go get you one. Like the brush cleaner thing. Some people don't know what they're called. But it really does help, especially because I will wait until every single eye brush is dirty before I wash them all. And then I would imagine she's going to go back in and blend again with the greens. I'm going to do that while she's...
And then some of that more mossy green one.
Yeah.
Again, just...
I said I kind of watched this once just to see if this was the tutorial. So she's just going back in with the greens to make sure. So I'm just working back to the lightest one.
Primers or with concealer, even I've had better blends with this palette. It's just something so dry.
And that could be why she's having more of a line too, because she's using the ABH primer, and she was complaining about the blending. It's real dry, and she's having trouble blending.
Gold glitters. So I'm gonna pick up the brightest gold in the palette on a flat brush.
Okay, so she's going in with this gold.
Perform quite as good.
I'm just gonna get a setting spray.
On wet, to be honest, they're not the most impressive metallics in this palette. But
so she was having trouble blending because her primer, she said, was so dry, and that could be why I didn't have the line, because I went in with the paint pot. Because if you go and watch it, like, you can see the line, whereas I feel like I don't really have that, and it looks, at least on camera, it looks blended. Okay, so she's taking that gold that I pointed to, which is called Pop Star. I'm going with a flat brush, and she wets it. Normally I would go in with concealer. She isn't doing that, so I'm not going to do that either. So we got that. She takes it pretty high up her eye. And you can use any setting spray. Like, I would normally just keep it here. She like takes it up her eye.
they're good enough for this look anyway. So I'm taking that all the way around my crease at the front. And this is going to go above the crease.
She takes it above the crease, yeah.
It's quite a diffused look. I mean, it's fine. That gold's actually, it's quite nice. I've got chunks of glitter. Where they come from? It's kind of dragging it in these deep shades on the lid. And then that same shade on a different Morphe M506 brush. So you kind of diffuse it and make it a soft line, not hard.
Okay. Yeah, she goes up past her crease. I'm gonna do the other side. So just taking it, there is a little bit of fallout with this, but I find if you use a fluffy brush and you don't apply pressure, it'll brush off your face. As long as you use a light hand when you're sweeping it. This is very crumbly because there's gold all over. like I'm getting it in my eye. She goes in with like, I don't know if it's like a pencil brush. I'm gonna use maybe this little one. She like goes around the edges of the gold. And then I'm gonna go in with the lighter green shade, I think, to kind of blend the so I'm going in with that lightest green shade. I feel like there's some blending that's I'm going to go in with that dark khaki color too. Kind of blend out the gold a little bit. So she's just blending the edges of the gold.
I'm going to dip into, I've forgotten what shade it was. I think it's this one. We'll see. And pop that just.
Okay, so then she goes into this metallic and does the edges of where the gold meets the khaki. That's what I was thinking there needed to be. A color. In here. Can help blend that out. I feel like this eye looks better than this eye, but maybe I'm insane.
Shade. Who actually knows? I haven't wet it because I don't want it to be like.
So she went in with it dry. I did that too.
Trying to help blending.
Oh,
so that's what it looks like at this point. Now I really cannot find my Stila. What is it called? Gold something. Golden glitter and glow. So I was gonna use this Smoldering Satin or Smoky Storm. Neither of them really work for what I need, so what I'm actually going to use is NYX Glitter Gold's liquid eyeshadow, which I've actually
and I'm going to go in with my Stila Gold Goddess because I don't have the glitter gold color that from NYX that she's using.
And I never like applying straight from the wand, so I'm using this Crown C510 brush. So I'm just going to pull it out and then I just look at what I'm doing, pick it up from the wand. And I'm going to start patting that over the whole front half of the eye. And I'm patting, not swiping. Don't know why, I just find it gives me better.
She doesn't use the wand. I'm just going to use the wand.
So this is like metallic. It's not exactly like glitter and glow, but it's in some ways similar. It does have glitter in it. Does have a nice pigment behind it. And when I'm getting up here, this area, I'm patting super gently.
So I'm going to go in with this flat brush up where I put that glitter.
First and not like super
and just pat it.
Base like my lid's got going on. And again, when I hit this side where it's starting to make these matte shadows, I'm pressing super gently. You could say with some trepidation, just to disperse glitter.
Okay.
Particles and not pure gold.
I feel like that looks similar to what she's got going on.
Now, I did find on this eye, I didn't give it enough time to set before I'd like opened my eye fully and blinked a few times and all
This
that.
is a little bit thinner of a consistency than what she's using.
Like, open my eye fully.
But with the hoodedness that I've got going on, that's probably better.
Tiny bit patchy, but I don't know if that's the base.
But it looks similar to what she's doing.
Cut off a couple of these hairs. So keeping my eye completely.
I'm just waiting to see what she does on
Cut into the
the bottom.
I mean, that was destined to happen. I just love this kind of look because you don't have to worry about cutting your crease and trying to make it super precise and matchy. Like you have to obviously try
You
to
can
match
see.
it somewhat, but it's a lot easier than like a formal
And I need to put some shadow in there.
formal
Just
cut.
saw it.
It's just been a minute. I'm just gonna add a pinch more just to my lid, just to make sure it's as like
Again, where the
possible.
hoodedness is happening.
It's so reflective. It's like messing with my camera. So like, turn down the brightness a pinch.
Go back in with that darker.
She's lovely. It's a gorgeous color, that next one. Would recommend as maybe a cheaper alternative to the Stila. Please stop. I feel like that looks super patchy.
So that's what we got going on so far.
I'm gonna cover that up.
Waiting to see what she does on the lower lash line. And we've got a commercial. Oh, there we go.
And I'm just going in with the BAM Schwing liquid liner just to do a kind of thinner to thicker-ish line, just so that my lashes kind of look better when they're on, you know. And I can be more messy when I apply them. Let's be real. So this is what the eyes are looking like at the moment. I think I'll zoom out and we'll do skin and things on camera. Not taking ages, but quite quickly. And then we will finish off obviously lower lash line and lashes. But yeah,
I'm
pretty
using
happy. I do think it looks
Clinique liner, so I'll just keep doing that while she's talking.
I do think it looks a little scaly. This is the one that it's been on much longer. This one's been on a shorter amount of time.
I'm gonna do a
don't
wing.
do that on me. I do find cheaper kind of alternatives go a bit scaly on my lid, but it's not cracked off or anything at this point. But I will keep an eye on that. But yeah, let's zoom out and make ourselves
And
look
then I'll
hot.
fast forward.
So I'm starting off my face by using my e.l.f. Poreless Patty Primer in Universal Sheer. I'm just trying to kind of use this up, to be honest, not that I'm anywhere near using.
I'll just pause it so it's not so loud, and then I'll fast forward. Past her doing her face makeup. She uses the balm liner, which I do own that liner, but I already had. I'm making a huge mess. I made a big mess with my eyeliner on the inside, so just ignore that. One wing always ends up bigger than the other one, so I gotta go back and fix it. Okay, so there's eyeliner. Let's fast forward.
Yeah, I bought it ages ago and haven't really used it, so.
To where she's doing.
And then I'm going to go in that nice kind of brighter mossy green.
So
Nearer to the front.
it looks like she is just doing the same things that she did on the top. So I'm going to go in with that khaki color that I started to drag. When we first started.
I always get to this part of my makeup where it goes like under eye and I'm just like done because I've been spending so long on it and I've been filming, so I
Go back in with the
tend to not do them too
the one, the lighter one next to that khaki.
On the very outer corner. And then in with NYX glitter goals. Just using this little unnamed Morphe brush. I'm just gonna run that.
So she does the gold towards the bottom.
Not all the way.
It always runs when I'm sitting
Part
here.
of the way, also on the inner corner.
And then I'm taking the next lightest green underneath.
While I'm letting that dry, Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Deep End for the waterline. Because the only other green I have is neon. I don't want to use black.
Okay. I'm just going to stop it there. Then she takes some black. Just some black in the outer corner. Okay. And she does the gold. But because mine is different, I'm just gonna use the gold out of the palette. And again, this is very crumbly. See, just light sweeping motions and I don't have any extra powder or anything. It's when you go in and you're like really putting pressure that you're gonna smear it. But yeah, as long as it's a fluffy brush, I have never had an issue with it smearing. So I'm just gonna put mascara on. And lips. And then we will be all done. I'm gonna close up the palette. There's gold all over. Close my computer. So I've got some space over here. Okay, let me put the mascara on and then we will have a final look. And I wanted to say a big thank you to Lauren. If you are watching, thank you so much for the very nice, thoughtful gift. I liked a bunch of tutorials with this palette so that I can use it, because it's one when it first came out, like everybody was doing tutorials. And I just wasn't watching them because I didn't have the palette and I wasn't going to buy the palette. But now that I own the palette, I can go back and watch all of those tutorials. So I'm very, very excited. Okay. I don't put false lashes on. You can. That would totally take this to the next level, but because I wear my glasses, I just don't. And for lips, this is Urban Decay's Matte Stark Naked lipstick. Lauren also gave me this. This is, and I hear it. I'm not gonna lie, like when she gave it to me and I opened it, I was like, oh, I don't know if it looked, you know, foundation-y, but I love this lipstick so much. This has been my go-to. Like, it's comfortable, it's a nice nude color. I just love this lipstick so much. So thank you for this. Thank you so much for the palette if you're watching. And yeah, let's come in. It's a little bit messy. Like, it looks good when my eyes are open, but you can see the hoodedness, like the blending up in here when my eyes are open, and it's just because of how they're sunken in, but it doesn't look, when my eyes are open, it doesn't look bad. So yeah, I will leave a picture of hers in the thumbnail so you can see and compare, and I will leave a link to her video down below. Thank you guys so much if you made it till the end. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you think I did. And also, if you made it this far, I'm trying a new foundation sample that I got in an Ipsy bag. How do you think the shade looks? Does this look like the right color for me? I'm curious. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was entertaining. Definitely go check out makemeupmissa. She is fabulous. I love her channel so much. She's so talented. Her looks are stunning. And yeah, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.